channel. I'm Nisi. I just know you guys are pissed. I'm sorry, okay? I know that you guys are angry at me because this album that we're going to be reacting to today, Wishbone by Conan Gray, did indeed get released weeks ago. I know. Let me try to defend myself. Lower the pitchforks for 2 seconds, okay? Let me defend myself. I was planning on reacting to this as soon as it came out, but I can't remember what exactly happened. I think I was working on the night that his album actually released. So unfortunately, I was not able to react to it. And then things just started coming up afterwards, guys. I swear, so much stuff just started coming up personally, professionally. And then I swear, I made a solid plan on a calendar. I made a solid plan that, okay, I'm gonna react to Conan Gray's Wishbone on this day. I swear to you, I woke up that morning, I was so ready, I was mentally prepared to get into it, and then I looked at my phone, and Taylor Swift was engaged. And everything got derailed. All over again, everything got derailed. I'm so sorry. And then like immediately after that, Sabrina's album came out, and I was like, well, I don't want to do Conan's first and put off Sabrina's because then, then I'm going to be behind on both of them. So I was like, I just need to do Sabrina's first and get out the way, and then return to Conan. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, we are here to remedy the situation, all right? I am here to finally listen to Wishbone by Conan Gray. You guys have been saying so many great things about this project, so I have been very, very interested to listen to it. The last time we were here reacting to a Conan Gray album, we reacted to Found Heaven, which you guys know that I actually liked. I really liked Found Heaven. I loved how he was exploring with different types of sounds, kind of like this 80s type of disco vibe, and I really, really appreciated him trying new things, him doing different things with his voice and with the sounds of the songs, the instrumentation, all of it I found to just be so interesting and like nice that an artist was stepping outside of their box. And so I think that this might be a bit of a return to kind of the sound that we're used to. And so I'm interested in seeing how he has evolved in that and what direction we are going in terms of Conan Gray as an artist and Conan Gray's sound. So I am very, very excited to finally get into this, guys. I say without further ado, let's just jump in. If you guys end up liking me and liking this reaction video today, I hope that you would consider hitting that subscribe button. I am not usually this late for projects. Genuinely, this is probably the latest I have been on like a new release. This does not usually happen, but we love Conan, and I never would have missed a Conan Gray album. We love Conan. We react to everything he does. I actually recently just reacted to his VMAs performance, so you guys can check that out as well. We love Conan here, so if you do as well, you might as well stick around. Welcome to Wishbone. We're gonna quickly review the track list like we typically do. This album has 12 songs, and out of all of these, I am familiar with 2 of them because I actually reacted to this song on my Patreon. We reacted to the song and to the music video featuring Mr. Farkle. And it's like, how did that happen? And it's like, how did that happen? And I guess if they're like actually really, really dating in real life. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked and confused by that. But pleasantly confused. And the next song, Vodka Cranberry, I constantly heard this song all over social media because I am Olivia, and Olivia kept using the sound for things, a video including her and Conan together. And so I have heard the hook of the song many times. And then, like I said, I reacted to his VMA performance. So that was kind of like my way of hearing the whole song in full, but I've never had the lyrics in front of me. So I would be interested in hearing like all the lyrics of that song. The rest of these songs I have not heard at all, not snippets, not the full song, none of it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. So I'm ready to jump into this, guys. I'm very excited. All right, let's get into the first song, which is called Actor. I think this might be a drag. I think it might be a drag. Let's call them out. Let's do it. Come on. Nice harmonies. And nobody saw us with your sweatshirt on me. This is very like old school Conan. The sentiment. Leaving bruises on our necks in a summer spent. Conan! In a cold shed. Why are you always talking about bruises? This needs to be examined. My friends discovered when you left me in July. No, I didn't. The strength!
But the church bells won't stop ringing for an undead wedding day. And you've spent the summer drinking while I spent it being erased. And I tried to hide the feeling.
Oh, belt it!
It just won't go away. Better actor than me.
An actor, you say. Hold on, because an actor, you say. No, yeah. I don't know if Conan has ever been in any sort of like TV show. I've never like seen Conan in any sort of like TV show. So like, yeah, Conan's a singer. And you know what? He does it well. He sings. I'm not an actor. So you know what? You're a much better actor than me. You go ahead and you pretend like nothing ever happened. But you know what? It's much harder for me. Like, it's not that the other person wasn't affected. They were, but they are not kind of wearing their emotions on their sleeve in the way that Conan is. It kind of seems like this is sort of like a secret type of relationship. We're gonna get into the rest of the song to see where else this is going. I love the sound of this. Is like so pretty. You guys know how I feel about strings. This doesn't need to be stated. I love when they include their names in songs.
I barely even fucking know him. You're saving your face, but you take it out on your nose. The white wind blows, and now lives go.
I'm lives go. Come on, sing it! Woo! Yeah. Come on. I can't lie.
Nothing happened, I believe.
Yeah.
'Cause you're a much better actor.
Just cutting it off an actor, not even saying than me. Yeah, there's like a whole nother layer that's like added to this now. This could have been secret because it seems like this was Conan being with another man, potentially. And so maybe that is why it was kept a secret, because maybe the other guy didn't want this relationship to be public. He's trying to make it seem like Conan never even happened. He's trying to drink things away. It gives me vibes of kind of like Good Luck Babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. There's a side of you that she'll never know. See, like, because this history that you're suppressing part of yourself, suppressing your sexuality. This song is like really, really pretty. The way that it sounds, the way the strings like build, the entire instrumental build, even like he himself like changes his vocal delivery as well when the instrumental starts to build. So I really, really like the sound of this song, and I like the concept of it because there aren't many people who can give that particular perspective in the music industry. So I love hearing about it, and I love hearing it from Conan. So now we've got that opener. I don't know whether or not he's going to continue to talk about this particular relationship in this album, if it's going to build a story or if it's going to be, you know, just like a culmination of different experiences. Who knows? We're going to move on to the next song, which is called This Song. Like I said, I've already heard this. So we're going to listen to a little bit and then we're going to move on. The music video for this is like so cute. Come on. Come on, boys. But now I say it straight. I wrote this song about you. Yeah, that's a cute little song. I will be honest, I don't really like revisit this song just because like the concept of it is pretty kind of like very, very straightforward. Just having a crush on someone, feeling like they probably feel the same way, creating a song aimed at them and just be like, the song's about you. Like, I like the sound of the song. I obviously love his singing on it, but like the concept doesn't like fully resonate with me. So we're gonna move on to the next song, which is called Vodka Cranberry. And I have heard, like I said, the chorus of this many times, but I need to see what the actual lyrics are so I can ingest like the full concept of this song. The VMA performance for this was like so cute. Come on. These are sonically like so calming and pretty.
It sounds the same as the
You better
time
sing!
we took a break. February 4th through the 16th of May. So strange to be back at your place. Speak up.
Come on.
I know you hate me. Looked at your picture and cried like a baby.
Speak up.
Don't leave me waiting.
Going to drop on the bar, baby. Come on. In the middle of the night. Okay. Yeah, when I was watching the performance of this, I kind of like surmised that the gist of this song is like Conan realizing that this relationship needs to be over. But like this other guy is just like not taking the initiative. He's like not doing anything. He's not communicating. He's not speaking up or ending things. And like, I guess the thing that I was really trying to figure out is why exactly does this need to end? So maybe kind of just feeling that the connection is no longer there. Like the way that they say your name, it doesn't sound like there's any love in it anymore. It doesn't sound like you're special to that person anymore. I love the freaking vocal delivery of this. When I first heard like the hook of this, I wasn't sure how I felt about the Vodka Cranberry part because I wasn't sure that I liked the cadence of it, like the phrasing, but it's growing on me. And I love when he says, you wear me like it in the cell.
Still back your t-shirt and your polo cap. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I notice everything you do.
Oh, I love that.
Since the time we took a break. Speak up. I know you hate me. Looked at your picture and cried like a baby.
Speak up.
Don't leave me waiting.
Always be stuck on the vodka, baby.
You won't end things
Then what?
that
I love that part. Say it, Conan. Come on.
I know you hate me. And
Oh, come on. The delivery of that last line. That's so good. That's so freaking good. Did you hear me? Did you understand what I just said out of my mouth? The sound of it, the strings, the like majestic type of sound about this, the way that it builds. I love like, you know, just the concept of this song. Like, it's really just like a relationship ending, but it's like the way that he articulates it. Tying it to Vodka Cranberry, which is just this random drink. And like, it's just so cute. You know, I really like that song. I really like Vodka Cranberry. I didn't know I would like it that much, like I said. At first, I didn't know how I felt about it. And then, you know, now we're here. So that's how it goes. We're moving on to the next song, which is called Romeo. Romeo, take me somewhere. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. That's sonic shit. Ooh.
that's why my friends pray for me.
It's a little swag to
On the
this.
worst day, I was never treating you the selfish way that you treated me. Even in my worst pain, I was never dragging you around, so you'll carry my shame for free.
Oh.
And I took that blade into my ribs. You took away my will to live. So I hope you
really cool. Like the song, I'm like listening to like there's something about this that's very, very grungy, and it's really cool. I really like the sound of that. Also, his like vocal delivery on it. We said like live. What did he say? Like you talk about what to live, but it's the way that he delivered live. He like went down there. You know what I'm saying? I also like how it reverted my expectations when I hear a song that's called Romeo. I just automatically assume that it's romantic, but instead it's You're No Romeo. And yes,
Never liked kissing your
this is
mouth.
an actor.
Cigarette with all the girls you swapped me with. Your drunken mouth all on her lips. Guess I was just your experiment. Fuck. So
What is this, rock now? Tell him. Say it. Art thou?
Gotta figure out your shit with someone else, man. I can't fix you. So
Come on, tell him.
I'm never gonna want you back. Put me in a grave of stone, but now it only makes you laugh.
Yeah, like I said, I really like the stepping into a different sonical sound that's very different from anything else that was on here. And I don't know if I've heard, I can't think of another song that he has that this reminds me of. Not off the top of my head. It's very, very grungy. There's a certain swag about it, a certain attitude about it, in which I really enjoyed and appreciated. I will say this is probably not my favorite, just because it's not fully my type of sound, even though I appreciate the trying something new and like doing something different. It just didn't fully like sonically connect with me. But it's a cool song. Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next song, which is called My World. Whoa, all right.
Romeo, I do not need a referee.
Romeo.
Tell me we're just a summer fling.
So I feel like the first song was Summer Flame.
It's my world and it's my life.
Woo!
My girl and it's my guy. I'll kiss him if I might like. I don't have you in mind. It's my world and it's my time. I'll waste it how I might like.
Stop!
If I was no longer yours.
We're going to therapy.
It's my world and it's my life.
Sing it!
It's my girl and it's my guy.
You see?
I don't have you in mind.
Woo! Come on! Hey, hey, hey.
You got your revenge by being stuck with your life. So you can keep drinking and living a lie. And talking all low when you're out with the guys. Doesn't matter to me, it won't affect my life. 'Cause I don't care anymore.
I love the vocal change.
But what?
What the heck? Chew. Nibble! Chew, nibble. This could go many places. anyways. Guys, I really like this song. I definitely think that he's talking about potentially like the person he was talking about in the beginning of the song. And the beginning of the project. It definitely kind of feels like he's talking about him and how this guy maybe has been talking trash about Conan. Has maybe kind of like from afar been judging his life and judging the things that he's doing. And he said like, being with you, it kind of low-key sounds like he could also low-key be talking about the public as well. But it's like, I'm past that. I've gotten to this point in my life where I actually know who I am, and my identity and the way that I feel about myself is not identified through your own personal opinion. I really don't care. I just really like this. I really like how when he goes into the chorus, he delivers it in like this very upper register type of way. This like I don't know, it just makes it sound so pretty, like floating. I don't know, it's just so pretty, angelic. It's just so nice. I just really, really like the song. Really, really like the sound of it. I like the concept of it. I really, really like My World. 8! Love that. Love that. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next song, which is called Class Clown. Now, who called you that? Who called you that? Or are we calling someone else that? We're dragging? Are we dragging?
Wanna hear them trailer trash? It's a heavy topic for crystal glass. Everything comes back around. I still feel like the class clown. Everything comes back around. I still feel like the class clown.
That's crazy, the effect on that.
While my father was barreling fists,
Oh, we know.
laughing all the way through it. And now the blondies are clutching their ribs from my latest joke from my old bag of tricks. But
The
there's
sound
a
of it.
still feel like the glass clown. Everything is
What the
over
heck?
now. I still feel like the glass clown. Like if I get older now, I'll let my younger version down.
Ooh.
Comes back around, I still feel like the glass
This song is so trippy. Like, sonically, I just thought this was gonna be a casual guitar, ukulele, banjo, whatever the heck instrument that is playing. Just thought it was gonna be just a nice, casual type of song. I really liked it, though. Like, the sound of that was so interesting. And then later on, like, the beat came in and it kind of transformed, like, a little bit more. There was a lot going on, truly. But like, something about it too sounded kind of creepy, low-key kind of creepy sometimes, and then sometimes something about it sounded like a little bit circus-like, and then it's as soon as you processed it, then it was doing something else. Yeah, this song talking about kind of how the things that you experience when you're younger, the way that they affect you when you're older, having like these same behaviors because they're so instilled in you at this point, and the way that it affects the way that you continue to operate in this world, operate in relationships, all those things. It's just like a really interesting thing. It's a really interesting thing. I really like how vulnerable he's being here. I really like how much reflection he's doing. This is not the first song. There's been a couple songs now at this point where you're going to therapy. Like, he is really, really reflecting on the way that he is going through these relationships and the way the behaviors that he has, like why he reacts certain types of ways. He's really, really has been processing a lot of stuff. I really like that. I like Class Clown. I think it's really, really, really sonically interesting. And I really, really like the vulnerability, the accountability, the understanding of oneself. I still feel like the class clown. But why was I a class clown? Is the question, is the thing that I am dealing with and healing with. I love that. The next song is called Nauseous. I don't like that. Let's do this.
You just wanna dance.
Ooh. Oh!
Feels like a final act. You're holding my hand. My mind sees a grisly trap.
As you probably should.
I know you, I've seen you. It's got to come down. Your love is a threat, and I'm not sure.
Oh!
It scares me to death. How I want it, not common sense, but I'm haunted.
The sound of the song. Come on.
People before,
Sing it to me.
they left like a fallen floor, and there is I soar. Behind every kiss is a jaw that could bite. And maybe that's why I feel safe with bad guys, because when they hurt me, I won't be surprised. Your love is a threat,
Well,
and I know that it's in me to really love someone, but that's not a thing that I learned from my loved ones.
woo! We know. Say it! It's one thing when you've like been in many relationships and those relationships have ended, so now you're scared of any future prospect for love. It's like another thing when you also have childhood trauma on top of that of loved ones in your life who have hurt you. When you're in a lot of romantic relationships that end and those people leave, you start to feel like you're the problem. You internalize everything. You feel like, you know, well, I'm not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of having someone who actually wants to be with me. No one actually wants to stay with me. But when you start to experience trauma and observe a lot of trauma outside of just yourself, like when you see the way that your father treats your mother, who are supposed to be examples of what healthy love looks like, it then goes beyond just you saying, oh, well, I'm just not worthy of it. You just become aware of the fact that there are a lot of people out there who are selfish. And these constant fears are within you because of all those past experiences that you've had. Class clown. Past experiences translating to the way that you operate in your life presently. This album is like really doing a lot of that. Like it's really, I don't know exactly what Wishbone is. I know that it's like an old tradition of like, oh, you find a wishbone, you pull it 2 different directions, and it's kind of like whoever gets the bigger piece is like the one who gets the wish. I'm trying to like sit with the whole concept of this album in particular because he's doing a lot of talking about relationships and disappointing love, yes, but also just a lot of childhood trauma. And I find all that to be very interesting. I like Nauseous. We're gonna move on to Caramel.
1, 2.
Wow! Hey! Hey! I think Dan did this. Eat!
One moment, you weren't all that kind.
Ooh.
But you with your soft, sweet kiss is all I miss in the back of my mind.
Woo! Goodbye!
Did me wrong in the past, but you brought inside
Woo!
memories of
Come on! Oh!
thick on your open mouth.
Ew.
Maple and amber clouds and coffee grounds when I think of it now.
Sing it!
Man, you cried when it all went down and no one believed
Tell
me.
them.
Started feeling still, you had me thinking that I was the reason that I was fucking losing my mind.
Come on!
It was love at the worst. It was what we deserved. Yeah, you burned inside my
Hey! Oh, it like sticks in your mouth. Woo! Hey! The production on this project is so good. It is insane. It's so good. All these songs sound so interesting and so pretty. At first I didn't get it. I was like, wait, why do we care about? Like, cut! But like, why do we care about? You know, at first. But I like Mist. It's kind of like thick. It's like, you know, when you eat caramel, it kind of stays in your mouth for a long time, like hard to get out. It sticks to your teeth, all that other stuff, and like the taste in your mouth is like there for a while. I haven't had caramel in a really long time, but it kind of like it's there for a while and it's sticky. So yeah, kind of like you can think about someone sticking to you, being kind of hard to let go of. I love the sound of the song. It's like really, really cool. I think it's like, it's Dan on here, isn't it? Mr. Dan, Mr. Dan, you're eating. And Conan like singing, the way that he's singing on these songs as well. I didn't expect Conan to have anything less than like great vocals, but it truly is so good. Like he's eating, he's eating. The next song is called Connell. I think, Connell. Who's that? Who's Connell? See, they start off like this, and you think it's gonna stay there.
Saw you in a photograph with some brunette girl, and I had back laughing. I almost hurled when I saw your hand on the small of her back. You were never outside with me. Spent my summer months in your unwashed sheets.
I swear this is the first song.
But deep in my bones, I know pain is what I earn.
It's the second time you've said this.
Remind me of how good it feels to hurt. Yeah, you remind me of how little I deserve. I knew you weren't meant to be.
So is this fucking Connell? Is this Connell? This person that we're singing about? This song. I wrote this song about you. And this is actually a real person. Drag. This is not the first time that he's like said, he said like in the last song, or maybe the song before that, that like we got what we deserved. What is this?
That I'm not worth shit and I'm battered down. Who's a victim in the end? Skipping your stones at my window in the dark. Yeah, you remind me of my father slurring words. So you
We have to cut it out.
how little I deserve.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Unhinged song. This is truly, deeply an unhinged song. As the name is said over and over again, it goes down into this place of like this angst comes out like you're about to commit homicide is what it sounds like. Legit. And it's like, there's of course like a certain, just like with Good Luck Babe, there's of course a certain like sympathy that gets pushed out to the other person as well, because it's like you are so uncomfortable in yourself. It's sad for the other person as well, but you can't just hurt people in the process of you trying to figure out who you are. I don't know exactly what this person did, so I can't really say, but you just kind of, it comes down to how the relationship was ended, right? Did you truly, like, how did you handle it? Did you just throw him to the side and make him feel like he was nothing, even though you knew how attached his heart had become? Something is so interesting about saying his name at the end, because the whole point is that you felt like this entire thing had to be kept a secret. It felt like you had to be treated like you were nothing. And you couldn't really speak about what was happening. And so being able to say his name out loud, vocalize it, and say it over and over and over again. Something about that felt like a release. Crazy song, but I liked it. Especially for that ending part. We're gonna move on to the next song, which is called Sunset Tower. Hey.
And if you're out here doing well, don't tell me.
Ooh.
Don't tell
like the sound of this.
Lying to myself when I say that's what I want.
Yeah, right. I want you to move on.
Turning you in the way it's hurting me too. And I know what you said as I was leaving your place. You've got a messed up head and you need some space. I said, yeah, that's clear. Go get some help. But if you're working on yourself,
Go get some help.
don't tell me.
I don't even want to know if you're getting better. I don't need that. I don't need to hear that.
If there's someone new that you're out here fucking,
Come on.
don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Hey. Ooh. I like that. And I can be the one to walk away. I really like the sound of the song. I like the sound of the song and the melody of this song. At the parts where it's like, it'll have a statement and then it's like, that you might want me back one day, and all that other stuff. And then I can be the one to walk away saying that at the end and be like, I can be the one who kind of has like the power of the feeling to be like, I am the one who gets to walk away. Yeah, I really like the sound of this song. The concept to me is kind of like basic, and since I've just like heard this articulated like many times in a petty way, we all want our ex to be suffering as much as we are. We all want our ex to be hung up on us, to still have emotions attached to us. It's one of like the least interesting things that he said in this, basically, but it's still a good song. It's still a good song, and I really like the sound of that song. We're gonna move on to 11:11, which I imagine is like when the clock hits 11:11 and you make a wish. Wishbone.
It's a thought that is dangerous. 'Cause
Ah!
forever, I won't look for better. I'll find signs for you and I still wish for you at 11:11.
Whoa. I still.
wish for you.
Hey.
Just seeing some girl in New York, so what am I reading horoscopes for?
Huh.
You're so
Still
wearing
wishing.
those
Slight delusion.
nothing, pretending
nothing.
we're something.
Come on!
Birds from heaven, shapes in the stars to invent our connection. As much as I act like I want to forget it, I still wish for you at 11:11.
Ooh, his voice build there.
There's black cats, broke glass, cracks on the pavement, but I just can't accept that it's too late to save us. There's a
Come on!
clovers and numbers from heaven.
Hey.
And if you'd ask me, I'd deny that we ended. As much as I know that it's time to forget it, I still wish for you at 11:11.
Come on! There's something really interesting about this song. Like, yeah, the time of 11:11 is, you know, when the clock turns 11:11 and you make a wish. It's a very simple thing, but this song kind of gets into the realm of you want to hold on hope so badly that you and this person still have something meaningful, that you just can't bear to go by the facts. When you look at the facts and the reality and what's being proven to you, you are seeing a person who is like moving on, and a person who clearly does not want to be in this relationship anymore for whatever reason. But it's like your brain just does not want to accept that the facts or the reality of it. So you're like reaching into the realm of superstition, because superstition is something that people believe to be fact with not real evidence. Like, you can want something badly in your head or wish for something in your head, But superstitions are almost like this way of us trying to like attach our wishes and our hopes to like something that feels more real or substantial. Like we're attaching what is in our mind to a physical element of reality, like a clock, like a wishing well, like a star. We're attaching it to something physical and it makes it feel more real. I also just really like the sound of the song. This album is doing a lot of like strings, a lot of majestic type of sounds, a lot of that like, yeah, just like a lot of that soaring type of sound, type of vibe that I really appreciate, because you guys know that I love that. I like love that particular sound. So I'm living for this, truly. I really like 1111. We're gonna move to the last song, which is called Care. Let's do this. This is the closer. Oh, so bright. It's brighter than I expected.
But there will always be parts of me that are yours. I don't because it is over. I just don't feel like I could love again.
Ooh.
And I told myself that I'm over you, but I care. I care.
Hey.
This being your lover, I'm still losing a friend, so I don't cry because it is over. I just don't feel like I could love again.
I love the melody, like
Myself that I'm over you.
the sound of
I
this.
care, I care.
Hey.
I'm not
Come on,
trying to
sing.
say that I want you back, but it's best to linger in the past. Oh, it's good to know that you're not attached, but why does it trigger me so bad?
Come on.
Because it is over.
Come
I
on.
just don't feel like I could love again. And I told myself that I'm over you, but I care. I care.
Come on. I really like the sound of the song. It's like super bright, super duper bright. And like there's like strings that are soaring. And then like the way that he's just singing things. This place where you don't even necessarily need to be with the person again. You're not necessarily still in love with them or like hoping that the relationship gets back together, but you just care. You care. And it's the realization that anything that happens to this person, I'm going to deeply care about. Anything that they do, I'm going to deeply care about. There's still this attachment to you. That's why in the first song it hurt so badly when he said, I feel like I'm just being erased. Because how much did you actually care when we were together if there's like nothing left that you seem to care about? If it doesn't seem like you think about me at all anymore. I really, really like the sound of it. I like the energy of it. And it just makes so much sense as like a closer for this project. Well guys, we reached the end of Conan Gray's album Wishbone. I don't know why I feel drained. I literally feel so drained right now for some reason. This project is so deeply vulnerable and you can tell it's so deeply meaningful to him. Like the way that he really, really took the time to think about every facet of this relationship, what it meant to himself and what it meant to the other person. The fact that he considered every facet of this breakup, why it hurt him so badly, if it hurt the other person at all, why the other person has now shifted gears and is living their life the way that they're living it now, like what that all meant for them and their love, like all of this, him having a deeper understanding of himself even outside of the relationship, having a better understanding of how your past in these relationships, but also in just like your upbringing, have shaped the way that you are now, and the way that all of that affects the relationships that you're getting in, and the way that all of that affects the way that you perceive yourself today. It's just so deeply like vulnerable and meaningful, the way that he like truly put so much thought into that and found a way to articulate it in a really, really beautiful, beautiful way. This album, like sonically, is so good. Like it's really so good. It's so interesting. It takes you so many places. Like I said, a lot of the songs would start off with just like a little strum, and you're thinking, oh, we're just about to get this little strum this whole time, and then it's going in so many different freaking avenues. This project overall is so good. I cannot say right now if this is my favorite Conan album. I have to sit with it longer. I just so severely have to, especially since it's so different from Found Heaven, like so different. So like that's like a whole nother even comparison. But even comparing it to his projects before that, I would just need time. One critique that I would have for this project, the one critique, is that I do feel like a lot of these concepts were concepts that like I've heard many times before, that maybe I wish that he could have found maybe like a different angle to come at it with. You know, like a song like Caramel, for instance, does a good job at like taking an idea of like, oh my gosh, like you're stuck to me and I can't get your memory out of my mind, and finding sort of a different way to articulate it. I've never heard anyone compare a relationship that they can't get out of their heart to caramel because it's sticky and it smells sweeter the longer that it's burned. Like all this other stuff like that. It's just that a lot of these are like common relationship tropes that like we've all experienced when we're going through a relationship or we're going through a breakup. And I like how he's able to offer like a different perspective because it's like through the lens of a gay relationship. And I wish that maybe he would have found maybe like a bit of a more interesting way to articulate it on some of these songs. But other than that, this was a good project, you guys. I'm going to give you guys my top songs. My top songs were Vodka Cranberry, My World, love My World, Class Clown, Nauseous, Connell, and 1111. Those were my top 6 tracks. I don't hate any of these songs. I don't hate any of them. I think that all of these were good songs. Just some of them maybe just didn't interest me as much, or maybe they just have to grow on me a little bit more, or they just didn't stand out as much as these songs did. Let me know down below what you guys think about this project. What are your thoughts? What are your top 3 favorite songs? Yeah, 3 because there's 12. Give me your top 3. Let me know what you guys think. Is this your favorite project? Because you guys have been sitting with us for a little while now, so you guys can tell me if this is your favorite project or like one of your faves, whatever. In terms of the VMA performances, I was trying to get them up on YouTube, have not succeeded just yet. I will keep trying, so you guys may be able to see it. If not, it's gonna be on my Patreon in full. But yeah, you guys, this was very, very fun. Poor Conan. I wish you peace and love and light and happiness with you and your Farkle, which I assume that you guys are together. I'm assuming, because that's just what it looks like. So I hope that for you. I love that for you. If he breaks your heart, we know where to find him. We know where to find him because we know Farkle. We know him. We're calling up Sabrina. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for being here and experiencing this with me. Comment, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe and stick around, and I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.